Imagine looking up at the night sky, a vast expanse of darkness dotted with countless stars, each one a distant sun in its own right. The familiar constellations twinkle down at you, a comforting sight that has been the same for millennia. Now, imagine seeing not just one but two suns in the sky. This isn't a scene from a science fiction movie, it's a glimpse into a possible reality. What if Jupiter, the largest planet in our solar system, became a star? This giant gas planet, often seen through telescopes, could transform our cosmic neighborhood in unimaginable ways. Let's find out. Jupiter, the giant of our solar system, is often called a failed star. But what does that mean, and why isn't it already a star? Jupiter is massive, 318 times the mass of Earth, yet it lacks the necessary mass to ignite nuclear fusion in its core, the process that powers stars. But why isn't it already a star? The answer lies in its composition and mass. While Jupiter is huge, it would need to be about 75 times more massive to trigger the nuclear fusion that makes stars shine. Imagine Jupiter, already 318 times the mass of Earth, needing to gain 75 times more mass. That's an astronomical amount of material. To put it in perspective, Jupiter would need to consume a significant portion of the material in our solar system to reach that critical mass. Only then could it trigger nuclear fusion, the same process that powers our sun and other stars in the universe. So it stays a gas giant, radiating faint heat but not quite stellar. But what if somehow Jupiter did become a star? Now how could Jupiter actually become a star? It would need a cosmic buffet of hydrogen to bulk up, or maybe an explosive event, like a supernova, to ignite it. Imagine a massive cloud of hydrogen enveloping Jupiter, feeding it the necessary fuel to start the fusion process. Or picture a nearby star going supernova, its shock waves compressing Jupiter's core to the point of ignition. As a red dwarf star, Jupiter would be dim and small compared to the Sun, but it would still be a game-changer for our solar system. Red dwarfs are the most common type of star in the Milky Way, and while they are not as bright as our Sun, they can burn for billions of years. Compared to the Sun, a red dwarf is much cooler and less luminous, but its presence would still have profound effects on our solar system. If Jupiter turned into a star, its moons like Europa and Ganymede might heat up, potentially melting ice into oceans, prime conditions for life. Europa, with its icy crust, could see its surface transform into a liquid ocean, creating an environment where life could potentially thrive. Ganymede, the largest moon in the solar system, might also experience similar changes, with its surface ice melting into vast oceans. These new oceans could harbor life, turning these moons into potential habitats for future exploration. But what about Earth? We're far enough that we wouldn't roast, but the gravitational dance of two stars could shake up our planetary orbits. The presence of a second star would create a complex gravitational dynamic, potentially altering the orbits of planets and other objects in the solar system. This could lead to more frequent asteroid impacts or even cause some planets to be ejected from the solar system entirely. The night sky would be forever altered, with Jupiter's reddish glow creating a perpetual twilight, making stargazing a whole new experience. Imagine looking up and seeing a sky that never truly gets dark, with a constant reddish hue from Jupiter's glow. And get this, our night sky would be forever altered. Jupiter's reddish glow would create a perpetual twilight, making stargazing a whole new experience. But here's why we're lucky Jupiter isn't a star. Its massive gravity acts like a cosmic shield, protecting Earth from wayward asteroids and comets. If Jupiter became a star, that shield might weaken, leaving us more exposed to potential cosmic threats. So, while the idea of Jupiter as a star is fascinating, it's probably best it remains our giant guardian. Until next time, keep looking up and stay curious. Its massive gravity acts like a cosmic shield, protecting Earth from wayward asteroids and comets. If it became a star, that shield might weaken, leaving us more exposed. So, while the idea of Jupiter as a star is fascinating, it's probably best it remains our giant guardian. Until next time, keep looking up and stay curious. If it became a star, that shield might weaken, leaving us more exposed. So while the idea of Jupiter as a star is fascinating, it's probably best it remains our giant guardian. Until next time, keep looking up and stay curious. It's probably best it remains our giant guardian. Until next time, keep looking up and stay curious.